Etsy SEO in 2019. What is the point of descriptions? Hey, I'm Duthie, and this is a series on Etsy SEO in 2019. Don't forget to stay to the end to find the cards to take you to the other videos in this playlist. But today, let's have a think about what is the point of that description. Etsy have actually told us that they don't use the description in their SEO, in how to decide to rank for us. So is the description pointless? Well, actually, first of all, other search engines like Google do read the descriptions, most specifically the first few lines in the description. So it's important to have your superstar keywords somewhere in there. But don't spam it. Do not fill your description with just keywords. Have it in conversational English, because Google's pretty good at noticing people who are trying to game the system. So if you're just keyword stuffy, then Google won't bother ranking you at all. They'll ditch your item. And Google is the biggest search engine on the world, so it's pretty good to be aiming to get seen by them as well if we can. And as we've already done all this keyword research to find what good keywords are likely to be, things that work on Etsy are likely to be searched for on Google as well. So it doesn't take any extra work to add this descriptive phrase into your description as well. And think about it, if an item starts driving views from Google, then Etsy can't see this as a bad thing. This has to send a good indication to Etsy that this is a good item. It's bringing people in from off the platform. That's exactly what they want. So this has to help us boost our shop. So in a roundabout, indirect way, it does kind of help you with your SEO. But on Etsy, your descriptions are also super important. They can answer the questions that your buyers have. Buyers are lazy. They're less likely to message you to ask things they don't understand. They'll click away and go to someone else. So if you look at all the frequently asked questions that a customer asks you, the few that do message you, make sure and include them in your descriptions. Or you can even add them to your FAQs that people will be able to see if they're relevant across the board for all your items. Think about the size, the use, the materials, care instructions, anything that you might want to know if you were buying something. And this increases the time on your shop. Search engines are aware how long someone spends looking on your shop. If they just click and bounce, if they just click and go somewhere else, then that's not so good. That as if someone searches for something, sees your item, clicks on your item, spends ages reading the description, being properly into it, and then moves on to another item in your shop and another item. That's a really good signal. And it also tells a story, makes your item more personal. If you can include a little of how your item was created or what inspires it, then this can help people fall in love with your item a little bit more. I remember many years ago I was looking for a wedding gift for a friend of mine, and the story of their relationship was the Frog Prince, don't ask. But I found a wonderful seller that had a necklace that was a heart with a frog on it with the crown on it. It was beautiful and perfect. But also in his description, he explained how he had made this item. It was through the lost wax method. So he explained how he had carved out the heart and the frog and everything from wax, created a mold, and then poured the silver into it. And he had such a good way with words. I found that description lovely. So I printed it out and put it in with their gift, and when they were opening all their wedding presents, they actually sat down and read that description out to everyone in the room. And I'm betting you that that seller got quite a few extra orders because he had put that personal touch. It wasn't like going into a jeweller's and seeing some kind of mass-produced thing. You knew what care he had taken into that item. Another thing you can do with your description is to send people on to other things. You can use links to other areas in your shop. Now, pro tip, if you're linking an item in your shop, copying the URL, only copy as far as the numbers, don't copy the extra bit. And this means when people click on it, it doesn't also show other unrelated items from other sellers. But again, like answering the questions, you can say, you like this in a different size? Here we go, I have it in this size. You like it in a different colour? This is the listing you want to check out. And again, this increases the time on shop if people are going to click and have a look at other items. So when constructing a description, the order you want to be thinking about is The first area is your SEO, which is descriptive of what the item is. So describing the item, the bits the customer wants to know immediately. What is this? What am I going to do with it? And then some less specific questions, and including your links to different things. And then finally include your story. That's for your super fans who are really interested. So I hope that helped. Don't forget, click on the cards to see the other videos in this series. Click on my wee face to subscribe and come back often. Thank you so much.